Hi there, Sagittarius. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'm Astrogirl, and we're looking at May 8 through May 14. And there's a lot happening this week, including a full moon in Scorpio. Now, that full moon in Scorpio is going to be transiting your 12th house of past karma and self renewal. And what if? What if you had said or done something differently? What would the end result have been? Would it have been better for you, worse for you, the same? Sometimes I think we experiment with ourselves and we put it out there in the universe and we think that we know better how things would have gone, and we think that we could have masterminded things better. And in hindsight, maybe we couldn't have. Maybe it was definitely just something that was going to be a choice for us. And, we tried to manipulate the circumstances, but it didn't work. So it's really important that you don't get too caught up in this full moon, keeping in mind that Mars, the planet of energy and activity, is going to be in Gemini, your opposite sign, your relationship sign. You might find that your friends are, itching at the bit to be out and about and spending time out in restaurants, at bars, at clubs, and whether or not you're old enough or too old to go to those things, you have to pace yourself because there's a lot happening being a Sagittarius, and that full moon is definitely going to take a lot out of you. It's really important also that you remember Mother's Day. Whether your mother is with us or not, whether she was Betty Crocker or Betty Draper, it doesn't matter. She got you here in the first place. Without her, there'd be no you. And okay, maybe she, as I said, wasn't the most ideal type of mother that we think of when we watch movies or shows or, wish someone had been our mother growing up. They probably, their children probably had the same issues you have, if not more. It's really important that we give thanks and that we're open to being grateful for the mother we got and the mother that we ourselves are, if you're a mother yourself. It's really important, and it's also important to teach your children how, you've got to be respectful of your parents. I can't believe the way some of these kids carry on these days when I go to the shops and they're screaming and being dragged along the ground and they don't want to be there. And it's like, first of all, the kid doesn't want to be at Target, at 12 o'clock at night shopping. It's tired. It wants to be home in bed. But second of all, what's wrong with these kids with the screaming? If I'd screamed like that, I would have been, well, severely beaten, I'll be honest. So, yeah, Mother's Day can be a little tricky. I think Father's Day can be tricky too, but Mother's Day can really hit home if your mother's passed or you're not close to your mother or whatever the situation is. So just do try and make the very most of it. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll speak to you again next week.